97-foot tunnel, the shortest tunnel on the railroad. When they put the road in over the top in the 1930s, they daylighted the tunnel. They blew the top off the tunnel, put the overpass in, and we've been going through it ever since. Here's another what's left of a mine over here on the left-hand side. Ward shaft, Ward bullion mine. Sounds really impressive. They worked that for 4 years in the 1860s. It took a grand total of nothing out of the ground over there. Worked it again a little bit later than that into the 1860s and 70s. That shaft goes down about 2,400 feet straight down. They still took nothing out of it, except a lot of hot water. Mines up here had a lot of trouble with it. Volcanic hot water. Anything below about 1,000 feet, they would run into hot mineralized water. Stuff was so bad they couldn't use it for anything. Full of arsenic, lead, zinc, and a whole bunch of other nasty stuff. Still can't be used. We'd asked a couple of geologists why they don't use it. It's still down there, obviously. Why they don't use it for geothermal. The stuff is so corrosive that they can't even run it through pipes for geothermal. They had to pump that water out to get to the gold and silver down there. These mines ended up going down about 3,500 feet total. Bottom of the mines at that point, it just got to the point where it was costing them more money to pump the hot water out and try to work with the conditions down there than they were taking out into gold anymore in the 1880s. You can see remnants of mines all the way along here where it was worked. There were about 200 mining claims in Virginia City. Of them, about a dozen made their investors filthy rich. Another 20, 30, maybe 40 of them paid the bills, a little bit of profits. That leaves about 120, 150 of them basically were just bust. The silver, the gold was in pockets up here. You could put them one mine in, it would hit big time. Another one 100 yards down the road wouldn't hit anything at all. It was just pure luck of the draw. Just like a mine up on the left-hand hilltop over on the left-hand side, all the gray tailings up there. Foreman shaft over there. Here, keep your heads, hands, arms, anything you want to take with you inside. This is pretty tight. One of the original tunnels on the railroad. There were 6 original tunnels on this railroad. Railroad was put in to haul ore down to the only water source in the area, the Carson River.
Girl, she's not scared of the dark. The dark's scared of her.
It was too expensive to haul that ore down with the mules and the wagons that they were doing, and it was a whole lot cheaper to put a railroad in. So that was put in 1869. Here we're going through the tunnel right now. I'll shut up for a few minutes while we go through here. Again, keep your heads, hands, arms, anything you want to take with you inside. Fourth grade classes up here starting next week. They do Nevada history courses in the month of May, so we run a lot of the 4th grade classes through here.
Well, that could have been useful.
Normally what I do is let them scream all the way through the tunnel and get some energy off. So.
Oh, cool.
Nights today a little bit quieter. That block structure in front of it dates to 1861. Red brick building down below us dates to 1861. That's Bank of California's original building when they came up here. Giving the miners cheap money, 2% per month, 24% interest. Miners being an ever optimistic lot, borrowed every penny they could because the next pickaxe they put in the side of a hill over here was going to hit it big. Bank being just as ruthless as the banks today are. Foreclosed on the mines up here. They foreclosed on the mills in Carson City. They owned the smelters in San Francisco that smelted the gold and silver coming out of here down into 99% purities. They also had a guy on the payroll named Harvey Linderman, was actually ran the United States Mint at the time in Washington, D.C. They owned it from top to bottom, from the bottom of the mines all the way up to Washington, D.C. It was all going into Bank of California funds.